master suddenly become nothing just because there is no puppet master? How does adding value become nothing? How does loving? To turn them into nothing is a mistake, but one that is so easy to make. Here, we will undo that mistake. Let us leave behind the notion that there is some singular, elusive, hand-down from one on high purpose to life, and settle into the brave, empowering, and altogether right idea that you get to decide what's important to you. You get to choose your own life purposes. How will you make those life purpose choices? How will you decide which are the activities and the states of being you deem most important to you? Well, first of all, they must be meaningful to you. You are the arbiter of your own life purposes. Your culture may say, turn over your life to taking care of your aging parents, even if they were always mean to you. You get to decide if you agree. Your government may say, fight in this all-important war. But it's up to you to decide if you agree. You may or you may not. Even if you feel very pressured by others, you can still take a step to the side and think about how you want to react. That important step to the side, which allows you time and space to bring awareness to the situation, is a great habit to acquire. Chapter 2. Boom. Choosing your life purposes can be the centerpiece of your new philosophy of life. A philosophy of life is an attempt at a comprehensive answer to the question, how shall I live as a human being? It means answering the big question, and if it did manage to do that, wouldn't that be lovely? But do you even need a philosophy of life? That must be the first question. Can't you just wake up, brush your teeth, hop on the bus, go off to work, shuffle papers, come on home and watch a show? Isn't life straightforward and easy like that? Probably not. That doesn't sound like the right life for a creature like us, does it? Don't you require more from yourself than just going through the motions? When you go through the motions, doesn't life feel meaningless, empty, and disappointing? Therefore, a philosophy of life is needed. The philosophy of life you decide on should paint a picture of the world as it is and should make suggestions that strike you as valuable and true. Past philosophies and religions have not done an excellent job on either score. An accurate philosophy of life should include a sense of history. How did we arrive at our current sense of cultivated meaninglessness? Starting in the 17th century, we have experienced 400 years of the celebration and inflation of the individual. Certain amazing ideas bloomed, and some even more amazing realities followed. We got individual rights. We made scientific and technological progress on all fronts. There we were, beating back disease and living long lives. A wild, strange euphoria arose. Humanity mattered. But disaster was brewing. Year after year, we pushed the curtain back further until we stood face to face with a reality so cold that the space between the stars seemed blazing hot by comparison. Science unintentionally and without malice knocked us down a peg. And holocausts continued. People still starved. With nuclear weapons came our ability to extinguish the entire species in a blink of an eye. We humans, for all our supposed progress and grand enlightenment, dropped a huge peg in our own estimation. The more that we announced that humankind mattered, the more that we saw that we really didn't. The better we understood that the dinosaurs could be extinguished by an asteroid strike, the better we understood our own individual fate. We began to understand the power of microbes, and even as we worked hard to fight them, we came to comprehend that something invisible yet endless